is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Hey you, save our stages. Independent music venues are important. You dug them before the pandemic and you're gonna want them when the pandemic's over. There's a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of bands that aren't being able to do what they want to do. These independent venues need your help. So give anything that you can to those venues, to those artists, and make sure that they make it through this pandemic so we can all meet on the other side.
That's right, save our stages. Thank you. I'm a man of many words.
Hi, my name is Adam Preston Sissel.
And I'm Mark Alexander Valois.
And we would like to talk to you about Dead Moon Audio.
What exactly is Dead Moon Audio?
It's an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your band sounds like shit?
Come to think of it, all the time.
Well, we can help. Dead Moon Audio is a recording studio in Somerville, Massachusetts. In addition to our recording services, we offer on-location audio recording
Like here at once in Somerville, we're running audio for the soundstage.
and also audio for live streaming and etc. So look us up and point your browser towards http://www.deadmoonaudio.com/index.htm.
See you soon.
sit. Problem tomorrow. Where to begin? Shut off skin. Forgive and sin. The problem tomorrow. Where to begin? Where to begin? Follow the road, drag the chain. You wake up tomorrow, it's never the same. Follow the road, drag my chain. You wake up tomorrow, it's never the same. Never the same. Shed off skin, forgiving the sin. For all tomorrow, where to begin? Shed off skin, forgiving the sin. The problem tomorrow, where to begin? Where to begin? that we both live in will always be misunderstood. This desire will be fed. I do agree. The size is too small, but this is for mine. come to this another way out. Let's figure this time and place that will never. What have I done? Is this who I am? And I must have. Why must I watch this again? I thought I learned my lesson. Yeah, here I am. Why must I watch this again? I thought I learned my lesson. Yeah, here I am. Today is the 27th, and you know what that means. It's time to sit down on mine. What have I done? Is this who I am? I will laugh. Why must I watch this again? I thought I learned my lesson. Yeah, here I am. Why must I watch this again? I thought I learned my lesson. Yeah, here I am.
Hi, my name is Brandy Blaze, and we're here live at One Somerville, and I also have DJ Whiteshan with me. Hi! We just got finished performing in this amazing venue, and we just want to take time to thank One Somerville, but also speak about how important art venues are to our art and to us as artists. This is how we reach our fans. This is how we build our fan bases, by getting to perform in these venues. COVID has taken an unprecedented hit on our industry here in Boston, and it's really important that we help to save our stages, save our venues. Please donate what you can. Use the hashtag. Tell your friends to save our stages so that when we come back in 2021, I have a rafter to hang off, because I promised my first show I'm going to hang off a rafter. Are you going to hang off too, or what?
Well, yeah, of course, I'm jumping, yeah. I just want to jump in the crowd.
Oh, okay, so we're never getting booked here again.
Donate, thank you.
Donate, use hashtag save our stages, and we love you, Boston.
All right, support.
America? Demand your OVV. I want my OVV.
I want my OVV.
I want my OVV.
Your favorite bands.
What's nightclub?
All online.
Show your computer.
Grab your mobile device.
I want my OVV.
So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which, by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
fits out at night, when the years fall out of your sight, fall into me. I'll show you devotion. Fall into my arms. I'll show you my darkness. Be mine when the noise fits out at night, when the years fall out of your sight, when the A federal store, bright enough for a state of night. We lit till dawn, and now my heart will never bleed again. Can I make it out? Will I ever know into arms that save me? Can I make it out? Will I ever know down inside the oceans of fun now? Stand out on the edge in the rain. Solemn vows taken to the grave, with thorns from our enemies. Around our heads we'll live forever. Can I make it out? Will I ever know sinking to the arms that save me? Can I make it out? Will I ever know down inside the oceans of love now? Can I make it out? Will I ever know sinking to the arms that save me? Can I make it out? Will I ever know down inside the oceans of love now? The night is so alive, waited for the sound of sign, left them all behind. When you saw the truth in my eyes, trying to stay alive in a world that's suicidal, fighting for our lives as we stare into the light. the fire, to the fading light. Pray we'll have some more time for the sun to rise, for the moon to light the stars, for the rain to fall, for the stars to guide us on. The sun.
Once Somerville started unexpectedly. In 2014, my locavore catering company, Cuisine en Locale, rented an old event space with a kitchen.
It was early in winter.
We discovered by accident that our ballroom and lounge both have great sound, and we started booking pop-up performances. One-night creative events, aka Once. In short time, we were operating as a 2-room, 411-person safe and inclusive venue. We hosted so many amazing bills with local and touring bands and performers, sometimes 7 nights a week. We worked hard to make the best experiences we could, and our friends kept showing up and bringing their friends. COVID closed our doors on March 12, 2020. Once Somerville, the physical space we all love, went dark. In May, we started a Once virtual venue, streaming performances to stay close to our community until we could be open again. We've hosted premieres, listening parties, dance nights, interviews, and variety shows. We're down, but damn it, we are not out. We're going to do whatever we can to continue to produce shows through our Once virtual venue, the OVV. With your patronage, we can continue to produce our special programming with the goal of paying artists and staff and helping us all to bridge this transition together. We would love any support you can offer. A like and a share of our OVV YouTube channel. Buying something from Shopperville, our virtual merch booth. Make a gift through Venmo or PayPal, or best of all, subscribe to one of our Patreon membership levels. We're offering special content and access, discounts and merch items. Mostly, right now, we're asking you to join us and stay with us on this journey. We miss you, and you rock.
Shoulder doing this. I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone. It's Nicole from Dark Spring, Boston. I'm here with Michael as well. And we've got some questions for our performers today. Thanks so much to everyone for joining us today. And especially thanks to all the performers who put together incredible sets. I'm going to start with Kiss of the Whip with a couple of questions. We got some audience ones. So Tristan, these are some questions for you.
All right, thank you.
First of all, that set's incredible. And people were, of course, in awe the entire time. But one of the questions that came in was that your stage presence is so good. How difficult is it to put on a performance like this when there's no audience and it's complete daylight outside? Is it just completely different?
That's a good question. I think it was weird at the beginning of the pandemic and of these live streams, but at this point it feels pretty natural, to be honest. There was quite a bit of light in this particular one, especially at the beginning. Yeah, I think we've kind of gotten used to doing things a little differently, and yeah, it felt good.
Isn't that true? Do you think you'll incorporate any of this when we go back to in-person at night in club shows? Will any of this get carried over to your live shows?
So I built the lights that I used in this show custom for it, and I'm planning to bring them on stage once that happens again.
That's awesome. Those lights are cool. Michael got a question through social media.
Yeah, so I have a question from Standby. Well, actually, I got a question because you're interested in the production aspect of everything. Do you like vision yourself in a like basically where would you be like the fly on the wall, like of any time period, like like being like Hansa on the wall in 1984 or something like that? Do you have any sort of fantasies like that when you're kind of like getting involved in the production aspect of things?
I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing a fly on the wall in history, and I'm hearing something about production.
I think this stems from, we listened to the Shadow Transmission podcast interview, which was incredible. And we really love your feedback, your commentary on keeping everything pure to the artist's vision by also incorporating the mixing and the mastering. So when it comes to that side of the production, do you have any people that are your ideal, people you strive to be production-wise? Any influences on that side?
Oh, I see. Yes, yes, definitely. I really look up to more modern artists in that respect. I think it was hard until very, very recently to do this kind of work ourselves. But someone like Mr. Kitty, who does all of the engineering and all the production, a person who I really admire in general. Let me think. This will sound strange, but Avicii was a really big influence and someone who taught me a lot in terms of production. Aunt in France, who does all of her own recording and production, engineering and mastering as well, is a huge influence for me. There are many. I think a lot of people are learning that this is a way to do things if you really want to keep your sound consistent with your vision.
What I love is it also kind of lends itself to the remix, which I know you've been involved in remixing a ton of other people. Other people have remixed you. Who would be your dream remix, either to remix your music or to remix theirs?
That's a great question. I would love to have a Contra Void remix of one of my songs. I absolutely love everything he does in all of his remixes as well. Remixing someone else, you know, I have an obsession with trusts. As an artist, as a person, music, like everything. And I think that being able to do a remix for them would be unbelievable.
So good. Did you find the question from social media?
Yeah. Okay. Hexable is just wondering if the process for finding a space and recording for these types of live shows set differed from music videos. Like, what is the creative process that goes into these recordings? And if there's any inspiration that they pull from as far as editing and set dressing goes?
That's a great question. I was trying to figure out how to not do live sets from a bedroom or from a living room or something like that, which a lot of people are doing recently. And I'm not at all trying to downplay that kind of performance or be negative towards it, but I wanted to do something a little bit differently. And I had the thought of doing something outside since that's what's the only thing that was safe at the time. And after we did that first one, Lauren, my fiance, is really instrumental in this. It's really, she's the one filming everything. It's really her eye ultimately. But yeah, it takes a lot of thinking, like what kind of environment would make sense for this kind of music visually, just, you know, procedurally in terms of getting things plugged in, and because I'm recording everything on the spot, you know. But it's become really fun and kind of had a life of its own at this point. I don't really see myself stopping doing them even after live shows start again.
They're so beautiful. That outdoor one you did for, was it Luna Negra in December, was such a beautiful video too. That was
Thank you so much.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
And this one too, of course. I think we have, one last question from the audience. Your favorite after gig food, your snacks for after show. You got anything in particular you want to?
Having lived in New York, I think pizza just off the street, random pizza shop has got to be it. The best.
It's hard to beat that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Tristan, we're going to move on now to Stephen from Shanghai Beach. So Stephen.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. This was great fun and your video was amazing. And I'm so glad you joined us today. And now Stephen is, as people may know, Stephen was also on the Dark Spring Boston Festival live event bill back in, I guess it was April 4th of 2020. So we're coming up on the anniversary. So I've been working with Stephen on and off for like a year and a half, and it was great to see the set today. Stephen, one question I had for you was, especially when seeing this video today, your music is so cinematic. It's do you draw on more than just musical influence in the music you create? It's just, even the music, if you didn't even see the visual, it has a very cinematic atmosphere to it. But when you throw in that visual as well, it just seems like there's more to it than the music. Are you influenced by more than just music?
Yeah. I'm a huge, I like read a lot. Well, back then I used to read a lot of poetry and pretty much books and movies. Also like kind of influence a lot of stuff. Really into like Ridley Scott films and stuff and like old sci-fi films and like B/slash films and stuff. So like all of that kind of together just kind of brings everything, you know? And yeah, I think that was, yeah.
It's so great. That video was beautiful. We had a few questions about where that was filmed. Can you let us know?
Yeah, so in Bushwick, here in Brooklyn, there's a place called Purgatory. It's a venue bar, and I do sound there. I also work there like for booking, and I do bartending sometimes. It's like a really cool creative space, and it's a 3rd floor. They have like a recording studio in the basement, like a main bar, and then on the 3rd floor they have like a venue space, and like people do podcasts and stuff there. I've been working there since August of last year, so it's like a really nice community space. And I've been trying to get a lot of people to be aware of it since they opened right before COVID happened. So it's one of those things I'm trying to get people aware so they can, especially people around here, so they can come and check it out. And, you know, if they want to do a live stream or something, they would hit me up about it because I want to help the community out a lot more, especially since all the apartments here in New York are like closets. So it's hard to do a live stream, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
You have to go outside for a venue for a video like this, but that one was so beautiful. You had some new songs in this set today. My favorite, I have no idea what the name is, but I love the Rain song. I just am grabbing onto that word. That song was incredible. Do you have any plans? What are the plans for the new songs? What do you have coming up?
We're in the middle of writing our 3rd LP at the moment. We're pretty much almost done. We have like a few things here and there that we're gonna, you know, tweak and kind of do a little more experimentation since we have the time. Yeah, we're just looking to release a 3rd record, and I thought it would be nice to, you know, perform that's one of my favorite songs off the new album. So I thought, hey, let's throw it in there. Let's see what's up. So no, that track is called I'm Sorry, King Margot. It's kind of from the novel of, it's a series called The Magicians. And it's pretty good. So yeah, I like that song a lot.
It's so good. I can't wait to hear more. You know, I'm going to ask you the same question, your favorite after gig food.
Oh.
To know this.
I normally don't eat after I play because I just don't. But when I used to eat, before I turned vegan, I used to eat a lot of gummy bears after my shows. And just like gummy bears, not gummy worms, not gummy octopus, anything like that. It has to be bears, you know, like those are the real legit ones. So I used to do that, but I tend not to eat anymore. I just drink a glass of water and, you know.
That's probably smart. Though this so lends itself to the classic rock and roll rider backstage, you know, no red gummy bears allowed. Like it's perfect for that. So it's great. All right, I'm going to move on to Cushing here. So Cushing, you know, I have to say that Blood of Cushing has been played in our house fairly regularly since last spring when we first were introduced to you, when we were booking some shows for Golden Apes who were coming over for our festival in April, which of course got canceled. But we want to ask you about Portland because Portland is our Boston neighbor to the north. How are your venues doing? I know here in Boston, we've had quite a few close. Some are in danger. Can you give us an update on how things look in Portland?
Yeah, it's a mix here as well. Some places have closed. Port City Music Hall was a great venue, and that is now becoming a barcade, I guess. Although they say they're going to continue doing some live music there, but we'll see how that pans out. They're obviously not going to do shows that they did before, like, you know, Swans or High on Fire or, you know, Godspeed You Black Emperor, stuff like that.
This is surprising.
Yeah, some places are changing hands. Some places are just trying to ride it out. And so we'll have to see how things play out when, you know, things open back up again.
For sure. You know, I think this is surprising from city to city. And we ask people this on these shows from time to time. We're really aware of what's happening in Boston, but we don't hear about these really well-known venues in other cities quite as quickly. So that's really surprising. I mean, that was a pretty well-known big venue in Portland. So
Yeah.
that's really sad. Hopefully, they'll be back.
Yeah, well, and maybe some of the smaller venues can start picking up some of those,
Totally.
shows that would have been there. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
For sure. First of all, I love any band that's partly named after Peter Cushing. That's great. Great name. I know that Blood of Cushing, which is what we have, is a couple years old now. Are you working on anything new? I know it's been difficult during pandemic. A lot of us aren't doing anything musically, but
Yeah, we're wrapping up a new recording, which is actually recorded next door to the Evoking Theater, where we recorded this set at a studio here in Portland called Acadia, where we recorded Blood of Cushing and the one before that, Curse of Cushing. So we're wrapping that up. I don't know, it's hard to say right now when that'll be out, but soon.
yeah,
Hopefully
it's hard to put dates on much, right?
Yeah,
now.
hopefully in a couple months, maybe we'll release a single or two on that, and so you'll have something to hear soon.
Amazing. That's great. Well, thank you so much for playing. It was an excellent.
No, thank you.
And, with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Thanks again to all the performers today. These sets were incredible. Thanks to everyone who joined. This show, of course, will be available on YouTube after this. So we'll share the recorded version too. And of course, thanks as always to Once, who have been giving us this platform for shows for the last year. And it's been a great way for us to connect with our community, put together some amazing bills in this time. So thanks to Once so much. And we don't have any dates booked at this time, but I have been talking to a few bands that want to have a record release party coming up in April. So we'll have more information about that.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at Once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. They're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon, Tim Hall. Out.
Like, share,
subscribe. Subscribe.